Hello Leo, this is your love reading for the month of July. Well, it doesn't have to just be July. If you find this after and it resonates, then that is absolutely fine and it's still your reading. If this doesn't resonate, check out your moon, rising, Venus, any other particulars that you resonate with, say stelliums and cusps and stuff. But I am saying with this set of readings, sorry about me, with this set of readings, Ace of Cups trying to get out there, that it's worth checking out all of your placements and perhaps even ones that you don't have in your chart, because a lot of these readings are seeming to overlap and cross over, and there seems to be more of a theme than they seem to be for a sign, if you know what I mean. For example, Taurus and Libra, I'm pretty sure they were for a lot more people than they were just for them signs, due to the fact that there's a lot to do with karma and things in Taurus, and that energy is very much of the current astrology that we're experiencing, like for most of the year, with like karmic rewards, all this stuff to do with Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, these conjunctions that we've got going on. So yeah, feel free, and I advise to check out as many of this bunch of readings as possible. So yeah, I'll put information for private readings in the drop down box. Don't think there's anything else to say, so I'm going to get straight in. So Leo, what does Leo need to? The Hermit, so that's like soul searching, spiritual searching. Could be Virgo energy. It's going within to find the answers. It's the path not being fully illuminated. The Five of Pentacles, which can be an energy of struggling on alone, like not really looking for help when there's help available. The Seven of Cups, so that's a choice. Need to make a decision, but needing to be aware that all that glitters isn't gold. So what do we have as a theme? Let's have a look. So feeling like somebody's left you out in the cold, which has led you to some soul searching and has brought you to the point of making a decision of some description, but not really knowing what to do, or having a decision to make, but doing a lot of soul searching to try and find the answer that you need in order to make that choice. I'm going to hold this card up to the camera because with this deck it says if you are drawn to one particular colour of the buckets, that may indicate a chakra that needs work, or something that may help you to make this decision. So whatever you're most drawn to first, could have a message for you. Right, so I'm going to dig in a bit further and see what else these cards have got to say. What is this Hermit card about, please? It's also about epiphanies and like sudden like flashes of inspiration. And it's like the torch he's got there will only light the way so far in front of him, so it could be that there's maybe stuff that you aren't supposed to know just yet. So we've got, with that, the Seven of Wands, which is like standing your ground, especially when you've got challenges coming at you, and the Six of Pentacles, which is about karmic flow. What you put out is what you get back. So it can be karma coming in. And it does feel like you've been challenged in some way. We've got two sevens as well, noticing that. You're trying to stand your ground with something. But I feel like that is blocking you somehow from some kind of karmic flow, some kind of karmic balance coming in, or a reward. Like feeling this way, feeling like you've been left out in the cold, is creating some kind of blockage. And you're not seeing, like you're standing your ground with something that maybe you shouldn't be standing it strongly with. And the epiphany that you'll get is the insight into that will help you to make this decision. Keep going, see what we get. What's the Five of Pentacles, please? The Star, so healing. Can also be renewed spiritual purpose, renewed faith. Right, we've got 2 turn-offs, so I'm going to take them both. We've got another 7 as well, 7 of Swords. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is like what I call single ladies energy, or it's an independent ladies energy, an independent feminine. And the 7 of Swords generally tends to be, well, it can be a bit shady. It's somebody sneaking around doing something, trying to slip by unnoticed. I'm going to take a clarifier for that. What's this 7 of Swords, please? It could be healing past. You're clinging on to a past hurt and you need to heal that. And if there's a potential to be in a relationship, yeah, it is. The 3 of Swords, some kind of heartbreak from the past. And it's like grief and heartbreak, and it could have been a third party situation, but I do feel that this is in the past. I don't feel this is current because the 9 of Pentacles is there. So I feel like you've been alone, healing. But this, holding on to this past energy, it's fitting in with these other 7s, with the 7 of, like, the 7 of Swords is making you stand your ground, like in the 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. And that's clouding your decision that you need to make with the 7 of Cups. So you need to heal that, you need to release that and let that go. Tell me some more about the 7 of Cups, please. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit, which is also a 9. This feels like you're so used to being on your own. You've been on your own doing a lot of healing, maybe. But I do feel like this is a warning that despite that healing that you've been doing, you may be projecting some of that energy onto another situation. So we've got the Queen of Wands. So that could be dealing with a fire sign feminine. I do feel that this reading is more for masculines as well, strangely enough. That could be you. It could be a fire sign feminine energy if you're a feminine. And the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. It's it could be that somebody's making a decision between a fire sign and a water sign. Hiccups. Queen of Wands has a shadow side. She's spiritually very gifted, as is the High Priestess. She's very much about psychic power and intuition and like hidden knowledge. So this could be asking you to make a decision using your intuition. Could be that you've got some shadows that you need to work on. And the Queen of Wands, I see her very much as a spiritual leader, as I do the High Priestess. This could be some kind of decision regarding a spiritual calling as well. Because the Hermit is quite full of that energy too. And, you know, spiritual searching, soul searching. We've got Aquarius energy with the star as well, before I missed that out. So I feel like some of you, this is a decision between two people. Some of you, this is about learning to trust your intuition. I'm going to get some more clarifiers and see where this goes. Tell me some more about the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, please. The Sun and the Ten of Swords. So this is about healing some childhood wounds. Could be betrayals, could be abandonment issues, could be past relationships as well. So not necessarily from childhood. Strength was on the bottom when I shuffled in, and it's on the bottom now. So this is very much about not holding on to those past wounds. There's something that you need to heal, because it's blocking you from some situation. It's keeping you single when you shouldn't be. And it's like something's trying to come in for you, but you're standing your ground because that wounding that you're clinging to, instead of having healed it and taking it as a lesson, you are using it as a block. You know, instead of using it as a healthy boundary, you're using it as a reason to block off. Something else, I always say, like, make sure it's a boundary, not a blockage. Give me one more to go with this, please. But yeah, there's definitely some healing of some betrayal that you need to do. I can't take all that, but I'm going to take the Eight of Swords because it landed on them, which is mental imprisonment. It's keeping yourself trapped. This is definitely the energy that we've got here. This is the need to heal some kind of emotional wound, because this is very much a mental energy. And like, she's only tied tightly. The blindfold is only on loosely. She could remove them herself at any time. She's keeping herself there because she's clinging on to something that needs to be healed. So that definitely needs to be released. Tell me some more about these, please, in this energy. It's trust issues. There's definite trust issues there. There's an energy of knowing your worth as well, actually. I'm noticing with these here, the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Like, instead of knowing your worth, you're still in that energy of wounding, when really it should have been translated into lessons by now. This is asking you to really dig deep and find where that is and heal it, because you're either projecting it onto connections with people or you're blocking something from coming in. Yeah. Okay, so the Chariot and the Six of... Wow, actually, there's a lot coming through here. I can't take all that. And my alarm decided to go off. What I was trying to say there is, with the Chariot and Six of Swords, it's like a feeling of needing to walk away from something and move forward quickly. The Empress is stepping into your divine energy, knowing your worth. The World and the Star, which is healing and moving forward into a new cycle. We'll see if any of these decide to show up as I'm doing this bit. But yeah, this is very much you're living in past energy. So, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, that's an offer or an apology. In any case, it's a cup of emotions coming towards you, and it's coming in pretty quickly. That's communication and swift change. Can be travel. We did just see the Six of Swords as well. This person could be travelling over a distance. You could be separated by distance from this person. more Leo with the sun there as well. Ace of Swords, that's the truth, honesty, information. Yeah, this person is literally coming towards you with the truth, with some information, some knowledge and some insight. It's going to allow you to move forward. So perhaps the wounding that you've been stuck in could be from childhood, some of it. It could be that somebody you are connected with has triggered childhood wounding in you. And this is all coming up to be healed and dealt with. Tell me some more about the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, please. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles again. So that's the strong-willed feminine being on her own, and we've got the Nine of Wands with it. So there's a lot of nines appearing in this reading as well. So there's something's coming to a head. Something's coming to fruition. And we've got a Queen of Pentacles, which can be an earth sign feminine. I think, is it Virgo? But if it's not Virgo, it's not Taurus. It's Virgo, I'm fairly sure of it. No, could be Cap. Actually, I think it's Capricorn. Yeah, it is. There's a goat there. My mind just went completely blank there. Right. So, where this is the single, kind of independent feminine energy, the Queen of Pentacles is like a married woman out of the deck. When you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're like the married couple. That's like the material representation of a union, of a united couple. So I'm feeling with this Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Wands, something coming to completion, and you've been holding on, really battered and bruised. So that could be like so close to finishing this healing, and you've been so strong and independent on your own, but that's coming to an end because this offer that's coming in and this healing and this apology is going to bring you into a place where you can be with somebody else in a healed and independent way, because a healthy relationship is two independent people, not codependent. That's the big difference. So it could be that codependency has been an issue for you. Whatever this person is bringing, it's bringing the opportunity to heal as well. We've got the Three of Swords at the bottom, look. So this is very much about really clearing out that past wounding and healing the star, look. So let's see what... We'll just finish off with a few from this deck to wrap it up. Three of Swords. Ten of Swords. So that's that betrayal, hurt, backstabbing, that emotional grief and wounding. With that, we have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away towards, and look on the horizon, the sun, which is the best card in the deck as far as the healing. That's two suns as well in this. So the Ten of Swords twice, the Three of Swords twice, but you're walking away from that. You're walking away from anything that's not emotionally fulfilling. This is making that conscious decision to heal something. So whatever connection you are in is going to be healthy. Be made up of two independent people, no signs of codependency or anything like that. I mean, the devil isn't showing up, so we don't have, like, manipulation or toxicity, but we do have a lot of guarding and holding on to old wounds and healing that needs to be done. And I feel like there is knowledge and information and insight and communication coming in that's going to allow you to move forward away from that. So, yeah, I mean, pretty heavy. It does feel heavy. I felt this way of relief when I saw that sun card there as well. So you're definitely working towards this healing. It is coming in, but it's just a case of being conscious of it now, so you're not projecting it onto whatever connection this is that's trying to come through. So, yeah, Leo, that's your reading. Thank you.